Although the start from St.Moritz is unremarkable, this modest little train will take us over one of the most amazing lines in Europe. Celerina village with Celerina Stadt station just outside. Approaching Pontresina, we meet the line from Samedan, used by through services from Chur to the Bernina line. The independent Bernina Bahn opened in stages during 1908 to 1910. It was electrified from the start at 1000 volts DC. Muottas-Muragl, start of a step up of the valley floor, surmounted by climbing at 7% or almost 1 in 14. Above the glacier, Piz Bernina at over 14,000 feet. It's now named Bernina Suot. Railway and station are on opposite sides of the main road. Many alight here for the Diavolezza cable car trip. We shall ride it later. The Piz-Lag-Alp cableway was still under construction in 1962. Contrast in current collectors on the same vehicle. The Bernina Bahn was absorbed into the RhB in 1943, but the different electrical system remains. Here, above 7,000 feet, track work is best done in summer. The first snow shed. The glaciers do seem close. This is the only European transalpine route to go over its pass. It has continued to run through 20 feet of snow. Two artificial lakes up here on the pass send their waters to different seas, one to the Black Sea, the other to the Adriatic. The top, at just over 7,400 feet. In really heavy snow, the covered section can house overnight the rotary snowplough on the main track. Once beyond the end of the lake, the descent begins. Snow sheds are essential here, where moist rising winds drop their white loads. The Palü glacier. Grüm station is on a shoulder, beyond which the ground falls abruptly. Even at 1 in 14, or 7%, the builders had to use every trick below here. In the most exposed spot, the turntable for the snowploughs should be kept clear by the wind. Cavagliasco, the next station, 1,300 feet below. A horseshoe tunnel turns us round to face southwards again. A hint of lots more descent to come. This is the station we looked down on just after Grüm. Number 181 has been preserved on the Blonay-Chambly Museum line. A few moments on level track, until the Poschiavo Valley opens before us. This descent, at first through forest, needs 4 hairpin bends. The gradient, again 7%, or about 1 in 14. Beyond Poschiavo, the valley becomes flatter with a lake, but there's more descent in store beyond that. Below is San Carlo on the Bernina Pass road. It takes a different route on the southern side. At last, here's Poschiavo. The gradient ends in a sudden vertical curve. Temporary station during rebuilding. A rotary snowplough. RhB have at least 6. The new unfinished station. Perhaps I should remind you, we're on an international train. We are going to Italy, but Eurostar it's not. In Edwardian days, no one foresaw today's levels of road traffic. The old station at Le Prese, across the road from its trains. The passing loop lay beyond. We now run alongside Lake Le Prese. The road beside the line is now a footpath. The new road is higher, on stilts in places. Miralago station, at the end of the lake, marks the start of the next 7% descent. The valley floor steepens, so the line snakes down into Brusio station, where we shall pass a tank train. Sprung points? Petrol or oil for the Engadin? A spiral viaduct makes a pleasant change from spiral tunnels on other lines. Still the steady 7% grade as we run under our own path. Campascio on the full 1 in 14. Negotiating the flattest angled level crossing, we enter the Swiss border station at Campocologno. A short way down the hill, an Italian policeman waits. The gate is the border. The policeman accompanies the train in case any rider were to take advantage of the roadside entry to Tirano. Could this be the longest level crossing anywhere? So we arrive at Tirano, to briefly face the Italian customs officials. Close by is the standard gauge FS station, but you'll not see one of these shunting there today. As promised, we return to this cable line, starting from the Bernina Pass. The cars can hold 50 passengers. The ride takes only 10 minutes, during which one rises almost 2,900 feet, in a distance of 2¼ miles. In a moment, we have a view of those 2 lakes beside the railway, whose waters flow to different seas. Close by the top terminal, the Diavolezza hut, its official name. but it's more comprehensive than the mere refuge you might expect. At almost 9,800 feet above sea level, we're still some way below the highest peaks hereabouts. They're around 13,000 feet.